Hello, my dear friends. Welcome to the Poetry Reading with Fatal Glass. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. And the Fatal Glass, as you know, a place where poets gather to share their thoughts and minds. Congratulations on celebration of 7 years of Fatal Glass.
Congratulations, my brother.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you all, and thanks for being part of this wonderful,
Prasanna ji and
this-
everyone.
Thank you so much,
Good
ma'am.
evening, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, sir.
Congratulations, ma'am. We celebrated last Sunday, yes, of course. And let's get started and with Dr. Deena Padayachee.
Okay, let me just find my poem. I came out of it. Last. Lord. Sorry.
Oh, these things happen sometimes.
Yeah, I had it all ready, and then, wow. Okay, I'll be with you in a second. Okay, it's called The Silencing of the Spirit. It is the struggle of every tyrant to silence the spirit, to muzzle the cries of rage, to stop the reading of liberation tomes, to crucify the mind, to cease the words of resistance to oppression, to crush the soul, to stop the writing against the dishonor, to reduce humans to zombies, to make them silent, sycophantic animals to be exploited, to make Homo sapiens less than human. But many humans will still try to be human, no matter the cost. So the war between those who attempt to stifle the mind and the rest will always torment Homo sapiens. Because many humans are unfortunately not human. They are savages who masquerade as humans. Thank you.
Absolutely. We are not humans, but masqueraded as humans, sycophant humans. Wonderful, sir. A brilliant expression. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Dr. Deena Padayachee. Please welcome Richard Spisak.
Thank you, my brother. As always, an honor to join in at your most happy banquet of poets. I'm going to treat on a very serious subject today. I call this, if it's laughter you're after. They tell me it's good for you to laugh. Laugh once, laugh twice. Deep in your life, joy you will splice. Whether chuckles or snickers, either one for fun just might untwist your knickers. Whether jokes or old-fashioned, well-delivered spokes, whether cute little dogs hopping frogs on logs, or Charlie Chaplin in his famous necromancy clogs, jumping hereafter's bogs, activating joy and mirth feeds the brain for all it's worth. Activating mirth and joy makes giddy happy each girl and boy. Laughter can heal, especially that which you might hide but can never fully conceal. Even babies are fast to laugh, still smiling barely in their cribs, yet oh, those funny faces tickle their tiny shiny ribs. Activating joy and mirth feeds the brain for all it's worth. Activating mirth and joy makes giddy happy each peachy girl and boy. Physiologists acknowledge this, a complex set of muscles, they insist. We're developing muscles that work at great lengths and then go on to develop our upper body strength. Laughter, doing, or even observing involves quite a few muscles or so we're learning. Great chunks of the brain will never complain. Motor cortex controls the muscles, frontal lobes which control the reasons and seasons whether the joke be told in or out of season. And the limbic system, which modulates when you get to feel just great, Connecting all these many systems, sit back, enjoy them, don't resist them. Activating joy and mirth feeds the brain for all it's worth. Activating mirth and joy makes giddy happy each girl and boy. Social intelligence and a sense of humor can certainly squash the depths of ill humor. Incongruity and absurdity are daily companion. Laughter creates bonds and increases intimacy, each with its own special mimicry. Early in life, infants' laughter is an external sign of pleasure, the kind that moms and dads really treasure. Public speakers and comedians work to get their laughs, to make their audience feel closer, half and half. Amusement, happiness, mirth, and joy builds resilience and increase creative thinking, bringing out the best in us, even when things are good and stinking. Activating joy and mirth feeds the brain for all it's worth. Activating mirth and joy makes giddy happy each girl and boy.
Sit back and relax and enjoy and don't resist. Wonderful, Richard, as always, with your words. Thank you so much for joining and thank
I
you
just
for
want to
sharing.
say, Richard, as usual, the way you play with words is masterful and very humorous. And I find it very interesting that your poems tend to be very mirthful rather than serious. And and yet you're a very serious person. So I find that fascinating. Thank you.
No, that is like, what do you call it? Thank you so much, Richard. Alicia has joined us for the first time. Please put your hands together and welcome her. Alicia, mic is yours. Please introduce yourself and go ahead. Unmute your mic.
Okay, I did. I'm Alicia. I'm from Louisiana. This is like my first time joining. Richard invited me, and I know Richard and Prasanna from like a Friday night open mic that we do with Dane and Michael. They're really awesome. And I've got a couple I'd like to read. First one was inspired by Agatha Christie. It's called Queen of Crime. I wrote the perfect mystery and never revealed the ending. I disappeared for 11 days. The entire country searched for me. I read about it in the newspaper registered under the name of my husband's mistress. The country erupted. Constables, volunteers, and airplanes scanned the countryside. My husband publicly begged for my return. 3 months earlier, he demanded a divorce. The night I disappeared, he spent it with another woman. Theories came: suicide, murder, publicity stunt. The truth was infinitely better. I walked into a hotel and signed the register in my own handwriting, stealing her name. For 11 days, I lived unburdened. I never explained. That year is one I hate recalling. He was the most hated man in Britain, suspected of murdering his wife for his mistress. His romantic weekend unraveled by suspicion, reputation destroyed, dragged through every newspaper in the country. I ended that marriage and entered another one. I became a dame and the queen of crime, the best-selling novelist in history after Shakespeare. I took my greatest mystery to the grave. Was it trauma-induced amnesia? Was it a breakdown so severe I forgot myself? Or the most brilliant revenge plot ever executed, worthy of Hercule Poirot and Miss Marple? I'll never tell. Thank you. The next one was one that it's called Ghost to Jest. They called me the outcast, not cruelly, just quietly. I was invisible when I spoke. The room swallowed my voice. Circles formed, but not for me. The seat beside me, always empty. People forgot to look at me. I faded without leaving. One day, I did not come. I was not missed. A familiar silhouette arrived. Heads turned. People leaned closer and smiled. Everyone introduced themselves. They made space. Invitations arrived without asking. In the morning, I was surrounded. By evening, I belonged. Everyone loved me. I didn't change. They changed their perception of me. Guests and ghosts are made the same way by those who quit looking once it's convenient. Applause does not define me. Silence does not erase me. Thank you.
We love your two pieces. Beautiful, Diane. Alicia, thank you so much for joining and keep joining every Sunday. At the same time, you're sharing the link. Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Thank you. Thank you. Please welcome Miss Shalini Samuel. Shalini Samuel has joined us for the first time. Please put your hands together in welcoming.
Thank you. The poem I am going to read today is Finding Life in the Corporate Jungle. The world around me is brand new. I could feel the ache people carry, the unsaid stories behind every smile. Each human refined differently. The hands that carve them, what craftsmanship. With just a window view, the corporate world seemed harsh, too hurried, too demanding. And when I walked in, I was a blank slate. Just a startup, I told myself. Let's begin. Let's see. I wouldn't call it easy, neither call it hard, but interesting. Very. Some believe it's a heartless world. Maybe. Yet even in this jungle, I could see life. And it made me say the world around me is brand new. Thank you.
You could see the life in the jungle, in the all new world, in the corporate world. Thank you so much for joining. If you have another piece, you could share.
Sure, I can read one more. This is titled Happy Times. The moments when my soul smiled. They were the best seconds of my life. Actions or words, there is always something special. My world felt like tasting tea after a ginger biscuit. Happy times go into a timeless box, opening up whenever you need support. Is it God's hand healing us? Now I look for people who can give me smiles and for experiences that bring bliss. And definitely it's not in any sweet poison. In this quest, I found to be a river is the way, touching life like admiring it and keep moving on, treasuring the best and shaping them into priceless pebbles, yet never holding on to them, but leave them at their safest haven. Thank you.
That might be an enlightenment and request. Wonderful.
Thank you.
Shalini Samuel, please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Miss Rupali Pandey. Miss Rupali Pandey. Miss Rupali Pandey.
Good evening, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Can you hear my voice? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Okay. So thank you, everyone, and thank you, Prasanna ji and Richard, to give me chance in this fertile brain. And congratulations, it's complete 7 years. And with this celebration of 7 years, I'm just reading a poem. Last night only I wrote. Try to understand the words, the empty corner of the heart. Within the house lies comfort, wealth, and pride. Rich lands and the name of the world may praise aloud. Yet sorrow walks where silence tries to hide, and lonely thoughts drift softly like a cloud. For peace of heart, no gold can truly buy. No grand, no grand can estate can warm an aching soul. The hands that build, the hands that build, dreams have said goodbye and left behind a grief beyond control. How strange that children hurry days, send aging parents far from life winding maze with with patient tears no bitterness can trace. They ask one glance before the sleep of death. A final smile, a softly fading breath, then fate arrived with cruel and sudden sting. Within 13 short days to be souls, the world grew hollow, stripped of everything. A crowded house to became a place unknown. The rites were done, the moans were far. But emptiness remained in every wall. No lamp could hear the unseen silent scar. No festive voice could answer sorrow's call. At last, I learned that time had long concealed. A parent's presence makes the spirit whole. For when they leave, the deepest wounds are sealed. Inside the fragile, colorless of soul, houses may glitter with gold. Houses may glitter with gold, yet parents are the heartbeat of the heart. So the empty corner of the heart is still there. Yet parents are the heartbeat of the heart. Thank you. I finish my poet recitation here only.
Excellent. Excellent. Parents are the heart of the heart. आपका कुछ?
Absolutely, sir. Yeah.
Thank you so much. So beautiful poems. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Colonel Gopal Purdhan. Colonel Gopal.
नमस्कार नमस्कार प्रसन्ना जी, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया आपका। मैं आज आपको पंजाबी का एक गीत सुनाना चाहता हूँ। ये गीत दिल की निकली हुई आवाज है। एक पत्नी का या लवर का या बिलवर्ड का या किसी का जो सज्जन है, जो प्यारा है और रूठ जाता है तो उसको कैसे मनाती है। वो कहती है कि मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, तुसी किन राहां ते चल रहे हो, कौन सी राहों पर जा रहे हो। मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, तुसी किन राहां ते चल रहे हो, असी रह गए कल मुकलड़े हो। साडे साडे मुख मुखाली खलड़े हो, मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, ए मेरे रब्बा, सानू किस सहारे छड़िया जे, सानू जड़ों ही क्यों वड्या जे, किस जन्म दा बदला कढ़िया जे, मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, हाड़ा वे रब्बा, मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी। सानू जींदे जी ते मारो ना, सानू जींदे जी ते मारो ना, साडे दिल दा पन्ना फाड़ो ना, साडे खिमार दा पलड़ा पाड़ो ना, साडे प्यार दा पलड़ा फाड़ो ना, मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, हाड़ा वे रब्बा। एक बार ते सानू माफ करो, एक बार ते सानू माफ करो, साडा कुछ तो इंसाफ करो, तुसीं साडे वल्लों दिल साफ करो, मेरे प्यारे सज्जन जी, हाड़ा ही है रब्बा। भगवान को याद करके बोलती है, ये साजन प्लीज मुझे माफ कर दो। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, थैंक यू। ये छोटा सा गीत आपके समर्पण।
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. बहुत खूब भाई आपने सुनाया बहुत अच्छा लगा. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. That was Gopal Purdhan from Colonel Gopal Purdhan. Please welcome Mr. Sreedharan Parokode.
Are you audible, Ji?
Yes, sir. Please.
Audible. As usual, I recite some lines from Malayalam. ഒരിക്കൽ നാം വഴക്കിട്ടു പിരിഞ്ഞതാണെന്നാൽ പോലും മറക്കുവാനാവുന്നില്ല പറഞ്ഞതൊന്നും. മറക്കുവാനുള്ള മരുന്നെനിക്കൊന്നു കരുതണം, ഇറക്കുവാൻ വയ്യ തീരെ കഴിഞ്ഞതൊന്നും. വഴിവക്കിൽ നിന്നു നമ്മൾ പറിച്ച പൂകളെല്ലാം ഇടയ്ക്കൊന്നു നോക്കുന്നല്ലോ കുശലത്തോടെ. പറയുവാനേറെയുണ്ട് പഴയതും പുതിയതും, സമയമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അല്പം പറഞ്ഞിടാം ഞാൻ. സമയമുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അല്പം പറഞ്ഞിടാം ഞാൻ. Then goes poor performance. Poor performance. In the group of persons, some might have performed well, some up to the mark, some below, but some were very eager to pinpoint the defects in their performance, such as safety pin was not good, tea not served on time, wash basin lost its balance, etc. Poor performance ends here. In the group of persons, some might have performed well, some up to the mark, some below, but some were very eager to pinpoint the defects in the performance, such as safety pin was not good, tea not served on time, wash basin lost its balance, etc. Thank you, thank you.
Beautiful, sir. Beautiful. Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. It was Dr. Sreedharan Parokode. Please welcome Diane Murray Award.
Good morning, good day. Nice to see you. And as I sent my congratulations last week, well deserved, well deserved. I'm just going to read one piece. And it was inspired by an ephractic. Dr. Doris Derby was a wonderful photographer. And this is a ephractic I wrote of a picture she took of a Mississippi farm in 1969. Good to go, got my armor on. I'm going out and need to make sure I have my emergency funds available when I'm ready to lead this rally for the next one later tonight. I'm listening to their conversation, but I'm beyond this argument. Our next steps, where are we going from here? Who has new ideas, strategies? I need fresh air, fresh perspectives. Next rally, new spots, new neighborhoods, different outlook. All comes down to strategies, my people. We will always look good when we fight, in case the newspapers and photographers best sister. Yes, right here, me, ready to be interviewed on the spot with my take, ideas, visions, hopes, fears, misgivings, and mostly my solutions, because I'm ready. I'm presentable for TV. I'm poised for radio. I'm non-threatening appearing. Bring it. You don't know me yet. DMW. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Diane. That was splendid. Please give it up, my dear friends. That was Dr. Diane Murray Award. Thank you for coming. Please keep coming. Rosalba Garcia is up next.
Good morning. Good morning from Colombia. Very pleased to be with you. I speak English a little. Excuse me for any mistake. I am going to share my poem, The Morning is Life. High in the sky, it reveals the magic of it being. A door when hail struck it. The atmosphere manager covered it with this part of dew. Low by the wind, an edge on his face. The subsoul with the wisdom of plants compressed the deep aquifer, prepared the birth of liquid life, filled with minerals that the hidden art of the rocks adheres in its path. The heartbeat of the earth opened the perfect hole in the heart of the mountain. The transparent spring gushed forth, aflow with an essential whisper, creating the viral factions. Its ecosystem yearns for the past, that it treats like dry and invisible threat to the shores. To the condor's nostalgic cry and the humming bird chirp, together they evoke the ancestral spirit, divine veneration of water, like there is blood. The moorland trembles before the clouds of inviting greed, before the loss and waiting of mirror, which are the breath of crystalline purity, nourished by marking decision. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rosalba. Thank you for joining. Good. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
So please give a round of applause. The next up is Miss Mausumi Halder. Miss Mausumi Halder. Miss Mausumi.
Good evening, everyone. My special thanks to the Fertile Brains and Kumar Prasanna sir and Richard sir for giving me an opportunity here for recitation. Today I'm going to recite one English poem and one Azad Nazm in Urdu. So I'm beginning with my English poem, Mother Nature's Paradise. This is a nature poem. How beautiful our Mother Nature's blessing is, bestowing a paradise to us to dwell in it. Above her earthy brown crust, there are tall trees. The myriad bushes and the grasses grow carefree. The myriad seasons have their distinct aura, impacts everything above, whether they are fauna or flora. The numerous blooms with myriad hues and shapes, dianthus, gladiolas, magnolias, lilies, or the roses. The grand mountains, rivers, and the deep valleys, the streams, fountains, and the rivulets are beautiful truly. Even the various oceans have their own charm. Their rhythmic waves makes our hearts warm. The honeybees, bumblebees, and the butterflies, when suck honey from the flowers and leaves, That is breathtaking and a lovely sight. Even the simple sparrow seems divine and bright. A little village at the countryside, the farmlands of wheat and rice, the bountiful harvest of mangoes, apples, and cherries keep the farmers happy without any worries. The fishermen with small boats into the oceans, rowing heavily along with the wind, having beautiful notions, singing a song of joy and euphoria, catching fishes like salmon, tuna, trout without inertia. Mother Nature's paradise is beyond beautiful. We must preserve its divine aura sincerely, dutifully, for our future to be secured and safe. We must embrace afforestation as it is nature's drape. Thank you. Now I'm going to present one Azad Nazm in Urdu. अदबो अदाब की अब दुनिया ही कहाँ रही, अदबो अदाब की अब दुनिया ही कहाँ रही, इंसान दब सा गया है जैसे अपने ही पैरों तले, इंसान दब सा गया है जैसे अपने ही पैरों तले, लोगों में अब वो खुलूस और मोहब्बत कहाँ, लोगों में अब वो खुलूस और मोहब्बत कहाँ, कलम और कलाम की ताकत भी जैसे खामोश सी हो गई है, कलम और कलाम की ताकत भी जैसे खामोश सी हो गई है. It means courtesy is seldom found nowadays, as if the man himself dug his grave. These days, love and compassion seldom found. The strength of the quill and the creation is becoming silent too. Thank you. Thank you everyone for your precious time,
So
for
beautiful.
listening to my poems.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for joining and thank you for presenting very well.
Thank you,
Please
sir.
welcome Dr. Thank you, ma'am. Please welcome Dr. Ambika Ananth. Miss.
Thank you, Prasanna ji, and hello, Richard and Lantern Carrier, Molly Joseph, and all other poet friends. I've been missing joining this Fertile Brains due to various reasons, and I'm sorry about it. I've been missing it, sorry, but I made it a point to join today and congratulate Prasanna Kumarji for the 7 years of fabulous years of celebrating poetry and creativity. Thank you so much for this platform. Absolutely wonderful. So what I would like to present is a kind of prose poem because I missed last week's, I wanted to present a poem on Father's Day, but I missed it. But this is an opportunity which I would like to really present this one. It's titled My Taproot. The big old tree in front of our house has bowed but never broken before powerful forces. Its feet in the ground, its head lifted above. In its shade, cattle rest. In its branches, birds make their homes and people lift their eyes to it and find inspiration in its serenity. Whenever I see the tree, I am reminded of him. For him, life was not just living, it was winning, being a true human being. The hammer shatters glass, but forges steel, goes a Russian proverb. And to prove it, every outer blow made his inner man grow. Every outer blow made his inner man grow. Holding top positions as a bureaucrat never came in the way of his natural simplicity. People loved him for his genial nature, a big man with a big, big heart. My tall, dark, handsome hero, my very own hero, daughter's first love is always the father. The fragrance of the festive season, the warmth of the spring, The new awakening in nature, all speak about him in hushed tones in my soul, because he was born in spring. It is wonderful to remember, at the same time too painful to think, as if he was here. I remember how for every birthday of his, I used to feel lost because I never found a store which had a gift worthy to be given to him. My bare hands carried everything when I used to hug him and gift myself to him. Loving children themselves are best gifts for parents. Happiness and joy should not be dependent on external life, they say, but surely they depend on someone like him. The mere thought of him fills me with self-worth. It is terribly hard to snap myself out of sweet fantasy of he being around, a veteran guardian, a mighty soldier, my father. But on one cold, rainy, murky day, a few years back, he failed, battling for his life in the intensive care unit. The drone of monitors, drowning our sobs and sighs and squeaks in his labored breath. We were unable to imagine another day without him, when a hard adventure called life stood staring at us, and he was not in charge anymore. Freud said, we are supposed to grow out of father love at about 12. I never wanted to grow out of it. I never will. As years melt one into another, as the inadequacies, scares, and confusions of life abound, I'm still strong with the unshaken belief in lessons he taught us on living, that when God measures man, he puts the tape around his heart and not his head. He taught us to take the advantage of life positively before it has spent its time, to see life not as a curse, but as an answered prayer. Even in his death, he's still there with me, as he's not a mere death-bound mass of bone and flesh, but he's my taproot, which is running deep in me and in my life. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
Brilliant, ma'am. Brilliant. What a wonderful tribute is your taproot. Life is not about living, it's about winning.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Prasannaji. Thank you.
Excellent. Do you want to go with second point, ma'am? Please go ahead. Yes, ma'am, go ahead. Go ahead with your second point, ma'am. You wanted to.
Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am, go ahead.
Is it for me, or I just missed
for you.
Oh, I see. Okay. So let me read out the Telugu poem for a change.
Sure.
This is my Telugu poem. ఈ క్షణం నిన్ను చూసిన ఈ క్షణం మెత్తని హృదయ స్పర్శగా వెచ్చనయ్యింది. నిన్ను చూసిన ఈ క్షణం మెత్తని హృదయ స్పర్శగా వెచ్చనయ్యింది. ప్రేమ రంగు నురగల మోహ జలపాతం గుండెలో జుగల్బందీ స్వరమయ్యింది. అప్రకటిత మనోవాంఛ నేలను చీల్చుకుని నిలబడిన మొక్కల సాహసవంతమైంది. మనసు పందిరికి పలుకుల మల్లె తీగల అల్లుకుంది. ప్రేమ పాదముద్రల సంతకాలతో గుండె నేల పండింది. ప్రేమ పాదముద్రల సంతకాలతో గుండె నేల పండింది. చిగిర్చిన మనసులో నుండి హరితగానం వీణుల విందయింది. కవిత్వంగా సాగి నీలోకి పరకాయ ప్రవేశం చేసింది. నీలో అంతా ఆవరించి నిన్ను నా నిత్య జీవన సత్యంగా మార్చింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Excellent, excellent, ma'am. Aprakatata Manovancha.
Aprakatita Manovanchalu. This talks about love, which actually remained in the heart unexpressed. So when the moment she sights the lover, they all just come out as a flood of feelings and emotions. That's what the poem talks about. Thank you so much.
Super, ma'am, super. So
Thank you.
I mean, so poetic. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for coming, and thank you, sir, for
Thank you.
sharing your piece.
Thank you.
Acharya is our next reader.
Thank you, Prasanna. Congratulations, 7th anniversary of this illustrious venture of great souls together. Luminescences of life. Life, like a mother's persona during maternity, floats on the wings of joy and sorrow. The dawn of a virgin birth lies as much in its struggle as in the Orion of its stars. It is the crowning glory of motherhood, a love more important to many than the grandeur of matrimony or the heart thrills of a parent's dream from the child's achievements at university. The luminescences of life lies in inspired experiences. Barack Obama is the first-term president, and Armstrong on the moon, or Harriet Tubman creating bridges of freedom on the Underground Railroad so the enslaved cross safely home. On the wings of undaunting courage, achievements become joyful, giving hope to the less fortunate. The call to sovereignty from West Africa inspires the diaspora, floods my heart with copious tears of happiness. It is the wonder of everyday life that triggers our joy and other profound experiences. A child's virgin smile, the challenges of feeding the impoverished in Gaza, the beauty of the Taj Mahal, a walk on the trails of lush safaris, or the zenith of the Catskill Mountains. Each soul has its own identity, experiences a plethora of its own joys. I love the sacrifice of roses, but my daughter is charmed by the gleam of marigolds and the redolence of purple jasmines. Joy is found in the subtleties of life. Is it listening to one in need, a good Charles Chaplin skit, or John Cleese's Fawlty Towers? My joy dances in the rhythmic blues of Satchmo, the bewitching lyrics of Dylan. Can't you hear his melodies? I sometimes soar with butterflies, merge with the crest of horizons. I love the darkness where I can gaze at twinkling stars. How marvelous. Sometimes night whispers what it is like to kiss the moon, and I swoon in the rhapsody of its experience, drunk in a halo of delight. Sometimes I play with the sugary giggles of lava like a naive child, for I yearn with an inner intensity to find my true bride. This world is vast, and my simplicity begins with a buzz, and the mystery adds pleasure to my life. The temple of my heart cries with the agony of yearning. The breeze carries my longing like a magnet to reciprocate my hunger for an enduring love. Yet she lies in my cafe Arabica con leche, the cute tap-tap of rain on my window pane, and I feasting on the bosom of our intimacy. My mother was just 17 when I entered Earth's arena. Her face was filled with heavenly joy. She gave me a constant thrill and long-standing happiness. In my village, we occasionally walked in the luminous sanctuary of nature's delight, my heart a golden bird soaring in the firmament of beauty. Nature's pristine purity touches my soul, and I absorb the peacefulness of silence like an illustrious dawn. I hear the arias of nightingales, while the symphony of starlings speak to my soul, evoking a wakeful serenity. I rise on a sunrise of hope, a lighted candle, yet flickering occasionally. I learn to appreciate the luminescence of the remarkable, following my path to constellations, contributing to the effulgence of cosmic love. Lantern Carrier, thank you.
The cosmic love that Cherry always carries and he shares with us for last, 7 years with us, along with Richard. Thank you, Lantern. You're the
Thank
light.
you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome the humble Devendra KC. Devendra KC. Mr. Devendra, please. Yes, sir, go ahead. Devendra, sir, please go ahead.
Audible, Prasanna?
Yes, sir, please go ahead.
Good evening, all. Prasanna, am I audible?
Good evening, sir. Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead, sir.
Can I recite my poem?
Please go ahead, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. I was not getting you. So I'm in Indonesia now, Bali, to celebrate a king's birthday. Anniversary. So I wrote a poem, not exactly the poem. That was a ghazal, in fact, and I tried to translate it in English. That is about war and poets. In this vast world, I see more fox who bring a heavy tear than those who spread the joy of smiles or draw a laughter near. Instead of quiet grace and charm, a toxic blinding pride, uh, in wealth and fleeting power, the world's delusions now appear. We know it's pointless claiming what is yours and what is mine. With empty hands we enter, and with empty hands we resign. Yet, more than those who bravely scale the peaks of grand success, I see a trail of those who turn back halfway in the line. The lowly soldier, the lowly soldier bleeds and fights for meager, humble pay, while decorated officers outshine the fading day. Adorned in medals, stars, and grace, they stand so proud and grand. But it's the poor man's flesh and blood that pave the bloody way. Whether the side that wins or falls, whether the side that wins or falls, their homes are left in gloom, and those who issue orders seal the grieving mother's doom. While blood is shed on every front and homes and torn apart, the ones who gave the marching orders was the blossoms bloom. A loyal soldier simply acts on orders from the height. He doesn't pause to question if the deed is wrong or right. War leaves no room for sweetness. For the victors, it's dawn. But in defeat, the soldier's world is plunged in endless night. Who knows exactly who and why a borderline was made, where lines of dirt and flags or blood in human minds are laid. Yet, despite the walls of nations, when you look into their eyes, on either side, the warmth of human love is softly displayed. Can hues of skin or spoken tongues or distances so far or boundaries of faith and creed humanity ever mar? When tragedy strikes human hearts and melts the frozen soul, beneath the darkest night, we see the breaking of the star. A poet's heart is far too a poet's heart is far too vast for nations to confine. It knows no geographic map, no man-made borderline. And thus, beyond the barbed wires, a message rings out clear of human love and world peace in a prose and verse divine. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Devendra, I'm interested in his uniform. What uniform is this? Is there some sort of ceremony in Bali, or are you from the army or something?
I'm not army. My father was army, sir.
Oh, I see. I see.
My father was army.
You look debonair, suave. You know, you're really elegant in that.
Thank you, Lantan sir. He served in
Thank you so much.
British Army in India, later on Nepalese Army.
Yes.
Thank you so much, sir. Please,
The brave army.
friends, that was Dr. Mr. Devendra KC. Please welcome Mr. Sudipta Mishra. Miss Dr. Miss Sudipta Mishra has joined us after a long gap. Please welcome her. Miss Sudipta Mishra.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Yeah,
May I
please.
audible?
Please go ahead, ma'am.
Thank you. Let me wish a great 7-year journey for you. Fertile Brain has completed 7 years of togetherness, fostering literature, culture, and art. I missed that moment. I am so sorry. That's why today I joined after a long gap. It's true. So I'm so sorry for not attending the event. Every Sunday it is happening, and due to so many pressures and due to my daughter's exam, I could not attend that event. Those events, sorry. So today I decided. So no matter whatever happens, I will join. So let me recite my poems. Thank you. Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. A love song. If love is a sin, then I am the base sinner. Hang me upon the breast of the earth and put countless nails through my body and soul. Then blood shall gush from my soul like the eternal flow of poetry until the wings of my being dissolve into the air. I shall declare aloud, I love you and I shall keep loving you. When did this love begin? On a chilly morning or on a spring evening, in the twilight of summer or in the noon of a rainy day? Is there a particular season set aside for love? Each season celebrates the festival of love. Being in love, each heart is blessed with glorious dreams. Love itself casts a mesmerizing spell, an unsolved equation, unresolved. It's over.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. We loved
Thank
your presence, and yes, it's been a long time. And thank you for wishing us this, on greeting us on this occasion. Please keep coming and please keep sharing
Yes.
your please. Thank you so much. Please welcome.
you.
Please give a round of applause, my dear friends, and please welcome Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Please unmute your mic, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead. Please unmute your mic, sir. Again, you turned. Yes. Unmute, sir. Unmute your. Unmute your mic, sir. Just. You could just tap and leave. Sir, you just have to just touch it and leave. Why is it happening, sir? Okay, just you try. I'll call up the next participant, next Dr. Molly Joseph. Please welcome Dr. Molly Joseph. Dr. Molly Joseph.
Thank you. Thank you, dear President, for calling me because I have some serious issues. I'm going to have some injections and all tomorrow. Preparing myself. That's the same. I just asked to get a bit early my presentation. Wonderful it is, my dear friends, to be with you once again. I'm happy to meet Diane after a long time and all the stalwarts, Sreedharan, Ambika, or all this. Yes, Lantern, everyone. I look at all of you with so much of love. And these days were very important days in my life, in the sense, since Ambika was writing about her dad. See, I had completed 28 books. 27th was in English, the English collection. And then the 20th one is in Malayalam, just like Sreedharan. We are bilingual poets, no? So I thought of releasing it in my home school, there in my native village in Kunamau, where the ex-Air Force personnel, my father, he was, during that war time, he was in Air Force. Those are the days when that school started. And he was in the teacher training session. He was a very qualified person. But when the parish priest called him back, Mr. Joseph, come back. Your village needs you. He came over and then run the school and brought it to a very, what do you call, well accepted position. Now it is, you know, even in these times when schools are running after students to get to study, they have more than 1,000 students in different sections. So I went over there, not stealing much of time, but I just wanted 53 years back, my father was working there. I conducted a memorial talk along with my book release, a daughter's humble tribute to the memories of the father. And it was a very heartwarming moment, my dears. You know, and his former colleagues, I mean, some of them have disappeared, just like him. But some juniors who worked, junior teachers of his time, his students who are in different positions, they came and reminisced, bringing tears to the eye. And the new generation students, it was on that reading day, International Reading Day. They were listening to it with avid attention. This was the poem I read. You know, the kind of thick trials and tribulations our elder generation underwent, and how they set up. My father was a true Gandhian, not even touching a drop of liquor. Even when the worst news reached him while he was in Burma, that in the first delivery itself, his wife made her exit and the child was motherless, brought up by her aunts. So that was my father. As Ambika said, every daughter, her hero, is her father. Here it comes. Dear Dad, where are you now, this moment? On top of all, as the floating stardust, its tiny particles inseparable from cosmic soul, beyond the thinness of things. spreading all around, watching us. Beyond the thick-layered clouds, fathoming the non-gravitational, exploring dark holes, wormholes, are you seeking the borderless borders of the infinite? Your total abandon, blissful freedom, is it the heaven where you hold meetings with our dear departed? How many a time I visualized you there in those horizons remote, where the crazy crest of waves roar mad, break their heads on rocky cliffs, lie exhausted, seeking rest, snuggling into the dim canopy where the sea and the sky merge? Or are you embedded in the silence of the slanting, snow-capped mountains, their serene slopes imbued with meanings hidden? Dad, how I remembered you in my sea and sky travels. You being the Air Force professional, traversing seas and skies, especially during wartime, when under the British rule, Indian Army was forced to march across Burma. That too, the hard time when the news reached you that with her first delivery, you lost your wife. Oh, Dad, how you reeled under the pain. Far, far away in your barrack, not getting even a last glimpse of her. Dad, your pain-ridden pathways, my learning lessons. Later, much later, how you came back when your parish called you, being their most qualified teacher, to run the school. How you molded, fostered generations in St. Philomena's H's Kunemawa. Me schooling under you as the headmaster's daughter. Later, when I passed out as a school topper, still I remember the glint in your eyes, your guarded appreciation in the corner of your mouth. You much noted for your restraint, reticence, a vital part of your military discipline. Years have flit across. Here am I on the shores where your footprints lie interred deep down. Your daughter releasing her latest books. Dad, bless me, I can see your guarded smile of appreciation in the corners of your mouth. Are you caressing us as the soft wind brushing over us now, this moment? Thank you, dears. Thank you so much. Present and friends, I may not be here for some time because, due to that eye treatment, I am not advised to have screen time more. Okay? But all the best to you, my dear friends. I'll be listening to you, Okay? I'll be there as a passive listener. Thank you again
Thank you so much.
Everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I would love your poems. So beautiful. And please get well soon. Thank you so much. And congratulations on your books as well. Next up is Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Mr. Mrinal Kanti Ghosh. Unmute your mic, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me,
Yes,
please?
sir. Yes, yes, yes.
I'm reading my two little poems. My first poem is Busy Winds. The winds are busy and soundless. Summer winds, naughty and restless. The grassless garden are cheerful. The birds are returning their nets. Cloudy weather beckoning the night. Daylight is hazy here. Snow cover the busy garden. The lightless days are silence here. My second poetry, Misty Darkness. Misty darkness, angry and silent, beautified the loneliness. Her sorrowful eyes, I feel her loneliness. I feel her fragrance from the long distance. Her sorrowful eyes are cloudy like a naughty sky. I feel her rhythm of heart. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends, as a sweet and short pieces as presented by Mr. Bengal Karthi Ghosh.
Thank you.
Welcome, Miss Maria.
Good evening, good morning from Brazil. It's a great pleasure to be with you all once more. Congratulations to all poets present today. Beautiful pieces you shared until now, and I know we are going to have many more too. Well, the title of my piece is Aging. Aging. Aging is not easygoing. We run out of energy, we run out of strength, willing not to simple tasks. We remember the past, wishing to go back to younger age, longing for the ones we lost. Most of times we drop tears. We wish to live forever in the company of beloved ones, to chit-chat, bullshit, to spend time foolishly. And if disease visits home, we blame ourselves for being incapable to control the horse's reins. No one found of being dependable on a caregiver, even if we have already been one. We raise children for the world, and future assistance by then we prefer to neglect. Aging is a natural life process. Living each life phase wisely, we reach out happiness to the last breath. Thank you so much. This was my piece for today.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you, sir. Very thoughtful rendition. In fact, I would say that. Please give a round of applause. Please welcome Miss
Thank you.
Miss Prabha Shastri Joshila. Miss Prabha Shastri Joshila. Please welcome Miss Dr. Nalini Pandey. Dr. Nalini Pandey.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yes. Wait.
Dr. Nalini.
Hello, everybody. Yes. Thank you, Prasanna ji, for giving me this opportunity. I would like to read two poems, one in English and one in Hindi. So I'll start with my English poem. It is called The Pounding of Waves. The heavens opened up, pouring and pounding, waves upon waves of their wrath, enveloping the parched earth. Oh, mother, you were thirsty. I am sorry I delayed in bringing you comfort and peace. Now I have relayed the sweet nectar of life on your breast. Please soak this to bring life to all eternity, for all eternity. Let the leaves sway, let the flowers bloom, let the sweet smell of wet soil assault the nostrils of every human being. Here I come in pitter patter, dancing on your being like those young ones who prance upon your lanes, hither and thither, lifting their faces to the heavens, filling their mouths with the nectar of life, enjoying with all abandon. This music, these drums of mine, will continue to bring joy all around, O Mother. I abide by your dictums and the pulls of nature, whose strings keep me bound. I bow to the orders of that heavenly Father, whose rules I must obey. He decides the ultimate music and the bands, when and where I have to play. Thank you. So my second poem is known as Khamoshi Ka Saya. कुछ लोग कहते हैं मैं सठिया गई हूं, अकेले में बैठकर मैं अपनी ही परछाई से बातें करती हूं, उन्हें क्या पता मैं कितना मुस्कुराती हूं। वर्षों से उस अलमारी में सहज कतारों में खड़ी किताबें अब मेरी निकटतम सहेलियां हैं। भूले हुए पन्नों को हाथ से सहलाकर, शब्दों के मोतियों की यादों में खोकर मैं घंटों मुस्कुराती हूं। लोग कहते हैं मैं सठिया गई हूं। चौके की दराजों में खनकते भगोने, कढ़ाई, कलछी, कटोरी मैं अक्सर खटखटाती हूं। उनसे निकली मधुर जलतरंग संग मैं भी गुनगुनाती हूं। कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि मैं सठिया गई हूं। वहां खड़ी स्टडी टेबल्स के साथ सटी कुर्सी पर थोड़ा झुककर बैठना मुझे बहुत भाता है। कोहनी उसकी सतह पर टिकाकर नैनों में कुछ बिसरे सपने भरकर मैं अकेली बैठी यादों में खो जाती हूँ। लोग कहते हैं मैं सठिया गई हूँ। बाथरूम के शीशे पर चिपकी उदास बिंदी हो या खाने की मेज पर पड़ा अखबार, अलमारी में रखे वो महंगे कांच के बर्तन भी सभी पूछते हैं बार बार, कहाँ खो गई वो खिलखिलाती हंसी की झनकार। उन्हें क्या मैं समझाऊं, इस घर की आत्मा ने कहीं और बसेरा बनाया है। अब हम हैं, दीवारें हैं और खामोशी का साया है। हर बीते पल का एहसास बसा है मेरी सांसों में। फिर भी कुछ लोग कहते हैं मैं सठिया गई हूँ। थैंक यू।
My God, wow, 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 क्या बात है, man. I like the way you expressed and I like the way you read, both in English and Hindi. I think if we could just ask anyone to choose pick your, poem of the day, I would pick yours, definitely. Or I would ask Ambika ma'am to, what do you call it, react on this poem. No, that means super.
Absolutely wonderful, Nalina ma'am. I really appreciate the way you have written, and particularly your Hindi one. It's so touching. You have given the imagery is so beautiful. We could feel what you said about the bindi. It just touched my heart like anything. And the walls and the crockery, everything. The imagery is fantastic. Thank you so much. And in the English poem, I just wanted to ask you. You use the word assault on the nostrils. Why assault? Because it's not supposed to be, no. It's assault is something kind of negative. It's I was just wondering why you use the word assault there. Can you please explain? I was just wondering.
Maybe she couldn't get through, ma'am.
Okay, no problem. Anyway, we enjoyed her poetry very much. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Yeah. Please welcome Dr. Miss Perwaiz Shastri Joshila. Miss Perwaiz Shastri.
వినపడుతోందా? వినపడుతోందా అమ్మా?
ప్లీజ్.
నమస్కారం అందరికీ. ఈరోజు నేను ఒక కన్నడ కవిత చదువుతున్నాను. ఆ తర్వాత తెలుగు, ఒక చిన్న ఇంగ్లీష్ది చదువుతాను. ಹಳೆ ಮನೆ. ಹಳೆ ಮನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಓಲ್ಡ್ ಹೌಸ್. ಹೌದು, ಹಳೆಯ ಹುಲ್ಲಿನ ಮನೆ ಛಾವಣಿ, ಅಳಲಾಡುತ್ತಿರುವ ಕಿಟಕಿಗಳು, ಹಾರಿ ಹೋದ ಬಾಗಲಿಗಳು, ನಾಶವಾದ ದೊಡ್ಡ ತೆಂಗಿನ ಮರಗಳು, ದನಗಳ ಕೊಠಡಿ ಎಲೆಗಳು ಹಾರಿವೆ, ಅಳಿಸುವ ತಾಳೆ ಬಾರಗಳ ತೊಳೆಗಳು. ಹಳೆಯ ಮನೆಯನ್ನು ನೋಡುವಾಗ ಇಂದಿನ ನೆನಪುಗಳು ಯಾಕೋ ನನ್ನ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ತಿಳಿಯದ ನೋವಿನಿಂದ ಚುಚ್ಚುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಬಂದು ಹೋಗುವರು, ತಿನ್ನುವರು, ಅವರು ತಿಂದು ತಿಂದು ಹೊಟ್ಟೆ ಭಾರವಾಗಿ ನೆಲದ ಮೇಲೆ ಉರುಳುವರು. ಆಹಾ ಆಹಾ, ಬೆವರು ಕುದಿಯುತ್ತಿದೆ. ಆ ತಾಳೆ ಗರಿ ಬೀಸಣಿಗೆ ತಕೊಂಡು ಬಾ. ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಲಂಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಲ್ಲ ಅವಲಕ್ಕಿ ತಿಂಡಿಯಾಗಿ ತಂದಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಬನ್ನಿ ಸೀತಾ, ರಮ್ಯಾ, ಸುಧಾ. ಆ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಗರಿ ಮನೆಗೆ ಉತ್ತರಾಧಿಕಾರಿ ಸುಬ್ಬಲಕ್ಷ್ಮಿ ಕಿರ್ಚುವಿಕೆ, ನಗು, ಸಂತೋಷ. ಮಧ್ಯಾಹ್ನದ ಬಿಸಿಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ನಿಕ್ಕರ್ ಧರಿಸಿ ಮಣ್ಣಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಗುಂಡಿ ತೋಡಿ ಆಡಿದ ಗೋಳಿ ಆಟಗಳು, ಬೆರಳಿಂದ ಗೋಳಿ ಹೊಡೆಯುವಾಗ ನೋಡು ನೋಡು ಕಿರುಚಾಟ, ಪರಸ್ಪರ ನಾನು ಗೆದ್ದೆ ತುಂಟತನ. ನಿಲ್ಲಿಸಲು ಮರೆಯಲು ಸಾಧ್ಯವಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಹತ್ತಿರ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಿರುಕು ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಚಾವಡಿ ಮುಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಮಣ್ಣಿನ ಗೋಡೆಗಳು. ಮುಂಗಾದ ಭಾಗ ಮುರಿದಿದೆ. ಹಳೆಯ ಕಟ್ಟೆಗಳು, ಕಟ್ಟಿದ ಜೇಡಗಳು. ಹೌದು ಹೌದು, ಅವು ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಜನರ ಕಥೆಗಳು ಹೇಳುತ್ತವೆ. ಆ ಹಳೆಯ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕನಿಷ್ಠ 10 ಜನರು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ವಾಸ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಿದ್ದರು. ಹಂಚಿಕೆ, ಅನ್ಯೋನ್ಯದ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಬಂಧುತ್ವಗಳು. ಮುತ್ತಜ್ಜ, ತಾತ, ತಂದೆ, ಚಿಕ್ಕಪ್ಪ, ದೊಡ್ಡಪ್ಪ ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನೇ ತ್ಯಾಗ ಮಾಡಿದರು. ಆಗ ಮುತ್ತಜ್ಜಿ, ಅಜ್ಜಿ ತಾಯಿ ದೊಡ್ಡಮ್ಮ, ಚಿಕ್ಕಮ್ಮ ತಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಾಣವನ್ನೇ ಹಂಚಿಕೊಂಡಿದ್ರು. ಕೃಷಿಯ ಕೆಲಸಗಳು ಒಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಮಾಡಿದ ರೈತರು ತಮ್ಮ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ತುಂಬಿಸಿದರು. ಅವರಿಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ದ್ವೇಷ, ಕೋಪ, ಮುಜುಗರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಮಾತು ಮತ್ತು ಕಾರ್ಯಗಳಿಂದ ಸಂತೃಪ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಬಾಳಿದರು. ಮುತ್ತಜ್ಜ ಮಲಗೋ ಕುರ್ಚಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ದರ್ಪವಾಗಿ ಕುಳಿತು ಆದೇಶಗಳನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವರು. ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಅದೃಷ್ಟಶಾಲಿಗಳು. ಆದರೆ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳು. ಅಂತ ಅವಿಭಕ್ತ ಕುಟುಂಬ ಜೀವನ ಕಳಕೊಂಡು ದಿನಗಳು ಕಳೆಯುತ್ತಿದ್ದೇವೆ. ಹಿಂದಕ್ಕೆ ತರಲಾಗದ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯ ದಿನಗಳು ಮರೆಯುವುದು ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಬಹುಶಃ ಅಂತಹ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಬಾಂಧವ್ಯ ಇನ್ನು ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೇನು? ಬಹುಶಃ ಅಂತಹ ಕುಟುಂಬದ ಬಾಂಧವ್ಯ ಇನ್ನು ಬರುವುದಿಲ್ಲವೇನು? నమస్తే. ఇది కన్నడ పోయం. ఏంటంటే పాతకాలంలో తాత ముత్తాతలు అజ్జీలు అందరూ ఉండేవారు. ఆ ఇల్లు చాలా బాగుండేది. సంతోషం, దుఃఖం, రోగాలు అన్నీ పంచుకునేవారు. అందరూ కలిసి వంట వండుకునేవారు, అందరూ కలిసి తినేవారు, అందరూ కలిసి పడుకొని కబుర్లు చెప్పుకునేవారు. వేసంకాలం ఎండలు వస్తే తాటాకు విసిరికర్రతో విసురుకునేవారు. ఫ్యాను లేకపోయినా సుఖంగానే ఉన్నారు. కానీ ఈ కాలం మనం అలాంటి కుటుంబాలు పోయి ఎంతో కష్టాలు పడుతున్నాం. రోగాలు వస్తున్నా మనమే చూసుకోవాలి, మంచి వచ్చినా మనమే చూసుకోవాలి, అట్లాంటి కాలం అయిపోయింది అని కవిత మీనింగ్. ఓకే, చిన్న తెలుగు కవిత. తెలుసుకో తెలుసుకో, ఎంత మంచి పని చేసినా కూడా కొన్ని తప్పులు చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. ఎంత మంచి పని చేసినా కూడా కొన్ని తప్పులు చేస్తూ ఉంటాము. కొన్ని పరిస్థితులలో పరిస్థితి తెలియక కొంతమంది మన చెయ్యి విడిచిపెడతారు. కొంతమంది మన చెయ్యి విడిచిపెడతారు. ఇది ఆధునిక కాలం మనకి పాఠాలు నేర్పుతుంది. ఏమైనా అవని, ఏమైనా అవని, నీ ధైర్యం పోగొట్టుకోకు, నీ ధైర్యం పోగొట్టుకోకు, జీవితంలో ముందుకు నడవాలి. అవునా? అలాగే లర్న్ దిస్. యూజ్ వర్డ్స్ స్ప్రింగ్లీ. Minimize conflicts. Do not overthink. Do not let worry waste you away. Your hard work and effort may succeed in the future. Place your trust in love. Without it, the boat of life will not reach the shore. There is no gain in arguing or grieving over the fact that those who understood you have now misunderstood you. If your heart remains pure, life becomes a beautiful garden. Life becomes a beautiful garden. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్ ప్రసన్న. మంచి అవకాశం ఇస్తున్నాను నాకు. ప్రతి ఆదివారం 2 కళ్ళకి ఆపరేషన్ అయింది, మేజర్ ఆపరేషన్ చేసుకున్నాను. కానీ నవ్ ఐ ఆమ్ ఓకే. ఓన్లీ 1 week ఫినిష్డ్.
చాలా మంచిది, చాలా వేగంగా రికవర్ అవ్వండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. ప్లీజ్ గివ్ ఎ రౌండ్ ఆఫ్ అప్లాస్ మై డియర్ ఫ్రెండ్స్. Prabha Shastri, please welcome. Next up is Dr. Radhashri. Dr. Radhashri, who had an honor of meeting him today, and such a nice and a great personality, I would say that. Please.
Namaste, sir. Namaste, Prasanna Kumar garu. July 1st తారీఖున డాక్టర్స్ డే. ఈ దేవుడే దిగి వచ్చి డాక్టర్ అయితే, ఇఫ్ గాడ్ comes to the earth in the form of a doctor, then what is the position? This is my poem. భగవానుండు భిషక్కుగా దిగి వచ్చిన నాడు ధరణి తేజోమయమై, తగు విధముగా నగనందిని సిగపువ్వుగా వెలుగుచుండు క్షేమంకరమై, వైద్యము చేయుట కొరకై వైద్యకము నెరుంగినట్టి పరమేశ్వరుడే వైద్యునిగా వచ్చినప్పుడు వైద్యాలయమగుచు భువిని వర్ధిల్లు మొగిన్. ఖగవాహనుడు ముదమ్ముగా జగతికి స్వాస్థ్యము నిడభిషగ్వర్యునిగా, గగనమ్ము నుండి రాగా నిగమాగమములను మరల నేలకు వచ్చున్. ఆరోగ్యముతో బాటుగా నీరాజనములను గొనెడి నియమ జయంబు పారాయణ జయించుచు నారద సన్నుతుడు భువిని నాకమనర్చున్. పార్థుని రథ సారథి నిస్వార్థముతో వైద్యమునిడ చక్కని కరుణా వార్ధిగా వచ్చిన క్షణమున తీర్థమై చెలగు పృథ్వీ దేవాలయమై, భూజమ్మై సత్సేవల జాజులతో ప్రజల గొలిచి సంతోషముతో బ్రాజిల్లెడు నీడనొసగి రాజిల్లు చంద్రరాయిని దళతుం. Meaning of this poem is, if God has become a doctor and come to the world itself will become a very, very healthy, acceptable, and it will become a flower in the head of goddess Parvati. వైద్యము చేయుట కొరకై వైద్యకము నెరింగినట్టి పరమేశ్వరుడే వైద్యునిగా వచ్చినప్పుడు వైద్యాలయమగును భువి. The whole world will become a hospital, and all the people will become angels. ఖగవాహనుడు ముదమ్ముగా జగతికి స్వాస్థ్యము నిడభిషగ్వర్యునిగా. When God comes, all the rules and regulations, all the Vedas will come again, and it will be implemented. All the discipline will come. ఆరోగ్యముతో బాటుగా నీరాజనములను గొనడి నిజమచయంబుల్ పారాయణ చేయించుచు నారద సన్నుతుడు భువిని నాకమనచ్చు. The world itself will become a heaven when God has come in the form of a doctor. పార్థుని రథసారథి నిస్వార్థముతో వైద్యమునిడ చక్కని కరుణావార్థిగా వచ్చిన క్షణమున తీర్థమై పృథివి చెలగు దేవాలయమై. The whole world will become a temple if God comes as a doctor. And we know Bidhana Chandra Roy. He was born on July 1st. He died on July 1st. He worked as a central health minister. Becoming a central health minister, he has applied, let me give service to the common people at free of cost. Like that, he has applied to Prime Minister and central government. That's why on July 1st, we are celebrating Doctors' Day. My poems were made a video and tomorrow it will be presented in the Andhra Pradesh Government Medical University. So this is the honor I have received, and I am very much thankful to our Prasanna Kumar for giving me this opportunity. And really, God, if a selfless doctor itself is a God for us, selfless doctors are God for us. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. No words. You have, consistently been writing every day. And Ambika ma'am, would you like to react on this? Ambika.
And it was already made a video, and it will be played on in the presence of Chandrababu Naidu. In the presence of Chandrababu Naidu, it will be played.
చాలా
on
చాలా
July 1st.
బాగుందండి, చాలా బాగుంది. భిషక్ అనే వర్డ్ మంచిగా వాడారు. అది వైద్యుడు అనేది కరెక్ట్. వైద్యో నారాయణో హరిహి అనేది మనకు ఉంది కదా. చాలా బాగుంది మీరు చెప్పింది. నిజంగానే విష్ణుమూర్తి డాక్టర్ గా వస్తే ఈ ప్రపంచమే ఒక మంచి వైద్యాలయం అయ్యి అందరికీ స్వస్థత చేకూరుతుంది. చాలా బాగుంది మీరు రాసింది. థ్యాంక్ యూ. నమస్తే.
Thank you so much, ma'am. iPhone 3, I think has someone has joined. I couldn't. Ma'am, could you identify yourself? I mean, could you introduce yourself, ma'am? iPhone 3.
I'm Anita Marwa. I'm Dr. Anita Marwa, but I'm used to teach literature. And I enjoy this poetry. My sister Muridula Seth has sent me the link.
Okay. So you're going to be in the audience.
Yes.
As audience. Okay. Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Welcome. And I've been enjoying the session. Thank you.
Sure, ma'am.
Thanks.
Please welcome Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik. Mr. Shyamaprasad Patnaik. Mr. Syam.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Prasnaji. Today I'm going to recite two poems, two motivational poems, one in English and another in my mother tongue Odia. First, I'm going to recite my English poem. The poem is titled Positivity Success. Positivity, it is about positivity. Positivity succeeds. In journey of life, we encounter numerous upheavals. To overcome hurdles, accumulate willpower for achieving success. Learn to handle failures, consider defeats as minor setbacks. We discover different unexplored ways of dealing with situations. Be content with available resources and enhance positivity. Be vigilant in approach to analyze your capability. If your unrequited love does not receive acknowledgement, don't bother. Your love vessel caught in whirlpool shall surely reach shore. While climbing mountain, if you slip, stop to venture to summit, but proceed carefully in adventure, tracking accessible track, quite different. We need to raise spirit to re-emerge from debris. Steadfastness and resilience with positivity makes us ultimate victorious. Positive thinking emanates affirmative auras eliciting self-confidence. It's certain in path of progress comes stumbling blocks. Failures and debacles are part of life, happen eventually. But wise and intelligent people always march forward fearlessly. And that is the end of my English edition. The second poem is in my mother tongue, Odia. It is about time. ମୋ କବିତାର ଶୀର୍ଷକ ସମୟ ଏକ ଅମୂଲ୍ୟ ଉପହାର. Time is priceless. ସମୟ ଏକ ଅଦୃଶ୍ୟ ସମ୍ପତ୍ତି. ଧନ ବିନିମୟରେ ଅର୍ଜନ କରାଯାଇପାରେ ନା. ସମୟ ଏକ ଅମୂଲ୍ୟ ଉପହାର ଯାହାର କଳନା କରାଯାଇପାରେ ନା. ଏହି ବ୍ୟସ୍ତବହୁଳ ବୈଜ୍ଞାନିକ ଯୁଗରେ ସମୟ ପରିଚାଳନା ଅତ୍ୟନ୍ତ ଗୁରୁତ୍ୱପୂର୍ଣ୍ଣ. କେହି ତାଙ୍କ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ କାର୍ଯ୍ୟସୂଚୀରୁ ସମୟକୁ ସହଜରେ ବିଭାଜିତ କରନ୍ତିନି. ପ୍ରିୟଜନଙ୍କ ସହିତ ବିତାଇଥିବା ମୁହୂର୍ତ୍ତ ସବୁକୁ ଗୁଣାତ୍ମକ ସମୟ ଭାବେ ବିବେଚନା କରାଯାଏ. ଦୁଃଖଦ ଯନ୍ତ୍ରଣା ସମୟ ସହିତ ଉପଶମ ହୋଇଯାଏ. ସମୟ ସର୍ବଶ୍ରେଷ୍ଠ ଆରୋଗ୍ୟକାରୀ. ସମୟ ଜୁଆର ସହିତ ତୁଳନୀୟ, ଆସିଥାଏ ଏବଂ ଅବିରତ ଚାଲିଯାଏ. କୌଣସି ପରିମାଣର ଧନ ଦେଇ ଏହାର ପ୍ରବାହ ରୋକିବା ସମ୍ଭବ ନୁହେଁ. କୌଣସି ଉତ୍ତମ ସୁଯୋଗର ଅପେକ୍ଷା ନ କରି ଯାହା ଆସିଛି ତାହାର ସଦୁପଯୋଗ କରିବା ହିଁ ବିଜ୍ଞତାର ପରିଚାୟକ. ସମୟ ଅତୁଳନୀୟ ରତ୍ନ ସମ ଅଟେ, ଯାହା କିଣା ଯାଇପାରେ ନା. ଯେଉଁ ସମୟ ଅଳସ୍ୟରେ ନଷ୍ଟ ହୁଏ ତାହା ଚିରଦିନ ପାଇଁ ଚାଲିଯାଏ. ଜୀବନ ସମୟ ପରି ପ୍ରବହମାନ, ଚାଲିଗଲେ କେବେ ଫେରି ଆସେ ନା. ଯେତେବେଳେ ଆମେ କାହାକୁ ସମୟ ଦେଉ ଆମେ ନିଜ ଜୀବନ କାଳରୁ ହ୍ରାସ କରୁ. ଆମର ମୂଲ୍ୟବାନ ସମୟରୁ ଜୀବନ କାଳର କିଛି ଅଂଶ ବ୍ୟୟ ହୁଏ. ଭୌତିକ ସୁଖ କ୍ଷଣସ୍ଥାୟୀ. ଦାନ ଏବଂ ଦାନଶୀଳତା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଦିବ୍ୟାନନ୍ଦ ପ୍ରାପ୍ତି ହୁଏ. ଦୟାଳୁତାର ମହାନୁଭବତା, ସହାନୁଭୂତି ସମୟର ସୁବର୍ଣ୍ଣ ରେଣୁରେ ଅମ୍ଳାନ ପଦଚିହ୍ନ ଅଙ୍କିତ କରେ. ତ ଇଏ ଥିଲା ମୋର ଓଡ଼ିଆ କବିତା, and that is the end of my edition. Thank you for watching and listening. Thank you, Prasanna.
Yes, thank you so much for presenting in the mother tongue as well. Thank you so much. Please give a round of applause, my dear friends. Please welcome Dr. Gangalaxmi Patnaik.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, evening, everyone. Today is the National Camera Day, so I'd like to present my rendition on camera. The title of the poem is When I Click My Camera. When I Click My Camera. The poem runs like this. Long ago, my friend had presented me a digital camera. I felt everything happens in this camera. It excites my pride and emotions, sometimes sings and at times performs. Long ago, my friend had presented me a digital camera. I felt everything happens in this camera. It excites my pride and emotions, sometimes sings and at times performs. After years, in my friend's white absence, the camera stirs up warm memories, opens out heart that feels me and my mounting mirages. After years, in my friend's white absence, the camera stirs up warm memories, opens out a heart that feels me and my mounting mirages. It transports me, shapes vision and being, picture worth 1,000 words, share memories, tells stories, captures personalities, shows big exciting moments, melts wisdom to mold it in new form. It transports me, shapes vision and being, picture worth 1,000 words, share memories, tell stories, captures personalities, shows big exciting moments, melts wisdom to mold it in new form, brings warmth of blankets, vibrancy of voice, milestones settle in, someone's footsteps begin to resonate in limbs. A safe button for mind's eye provides feelings, brings warmth of blankets, vibrancy of voice, milestones settle in, someone's footsteps begin to resonate in limbs. A safe button for a mind's eye provides feelings. This is the end of my rendition. Thanks, friends. Thank you.
Fish, ma'am, are you going to present a second one? Or?
No, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. That was on camera. Beautiful. Thank you so much for the gathering, and thank you for your time. Thank you, Acharya. Thank you, Maria. Thank you, Mangal sir, Gangalaxmi ma'am, Shyama ma'am, Rosalba, Sreedharan sir, Nalini ma'am, and yes, Mridula ma'am, Mridula Seth, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Prasanna ji. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Thank you.
Your concept, I mean, you're the poet of the day, I would say. Definitely they say that. Thank you so much.
Are we hearing one from you?
Thank you.
One from you, Prasanna?
Yes, I think just I was just wondering as to what I read, and I'm just making an excuse. I think I could just go ahead with some of my own. Finally, after crossing the path, she then realized the truth. Steep, she on the thorns, the hot blood of hers, squelched and squeezed by the ruthless, the gnawing rascals, and the lousy bastards. But the story here is not yet finished yet. As in all legends, the tale takes a twist. So happened with this miss, a man of decent, forayed into her otherwise rosy paradise. Well, what's remained to guess? It's all banal and insipid myth. Now tell me, where in this world of modern material, who has the time for listening and watching, reading and writing? Cliche, material, immaterial. Thank you so much. This was something enigmatic. This is about it.
Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Prasanna. A
Thank
beautiful
you.
poem of yours.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Please
you.
keep
Thank you.
bring in your friends and poets, and we would love to have you every Sunday, same time, same day. Thank you so much.